6, Ivor Ava Sakara, 61 University Heights Drive, Stony Brook. Property is located on the east side of University Heights Drive, 286 feet south of Sophomore Lane, Stony Brook. Applicant requests minimum and total side yard variances for existing stairway to second floor.
Yes. Yes.
Good evening, sir. Your name and address, please.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman. My name is Ivo Abesekura.
Thank you, sir. And for the record, where do you reside? Where do you live, sir?
I live at 61 University Heights Drive, the
All
subject property.
And you are to this board for relief concerning an enclosed second stairway to the second floor of the house.
Yes.
And you
Side
require a minimum and total side yard variance. Tell us about that stairway, when it was put in, and what it leads to.
The staircase was there when I purchased the property out in 2003.
All right. Sir, I'm going to ask you, could you pull that microphone up just in front of you? I know it's
Yeah.
unusual to speak directly
Okay.
into something.
Yes.
So it was there when you purchased the house in 2003?
2003. The house has a CO for a two-storied house issued by the town out in 1966.
All right, the CO is for a two-story house.
Two-storied house,
Okay.
1960. So I presume that the staircase, being the only access to the upstairs,
Well,
was-
is there access to the second floor from inside of the house?
No. It's totally outside, and this is the only means by which you can access the upstairs house. So my assumption is that the staircase was there for somebody to get up to the second floor.
All right.
And also, there has been two previous owners. I'm the third owner. So the town had issued an accessory apartment permit for the first owner out in 1990. Then the second owner was also issued the accessory apartment permit a couple of years down the road. Now, I'm the third owner. I'm the only one who cannot get the accessory apartment because the town has come up with all these violations. Unfortunately, I had nothing to do with it, but I'm left holding the baby. So my endeavor is to straighten out all these things, and then I have come across this side variance shortage.
All right, so you're saying then that there were previously accessory apartment permits that were good for this house, is that
Yes.
correct?
Yes, Mr.
When was the last time an accessory apartment permit was issued?
For the second owner, I believe it was in uh, 3/23/99.
Was that 1990?
99.
Okay, so then there was no permit when you purchased the house in 2003?
It was in effect, and that permit would have expired in 04, 1 year into my purchase.
Okay, all
I
right.
did not renew that permit at that time, so it expired. And now I need to renew that permit, so that's when all this excitement started.
All right. And since 2003, since your purchase of the house, have you made any modifications to the house?
Nothing whatsoever.
No changes to the structure?
Nothing whatsoever. I am only modifying it to come to conformance.
So then you purchased the house without a CO for this stairway, this enclosed stairway?
Well, I had a lawyer who was looking after all my needs, and then everybody said this was fine. So, but what would I do? I mean, I believed whatever they were saying. And till the town did all this research and came up with this new stuff, I mean, everybody thought it was good. It was a good thing.
Tell us how the side yard setback proposed for this structure would conform to this neighborhood.
Well, I mean, as per my assumption, I mean, this CO was issued out in 1966, and so the house with the staircase, I presume, was there for well over 30, 40 years. Nobody has complained. I mean, it blends well with the whole scenario. I have given you a photograph of how that staircase looks from the driveway. And with all the trees around, I mean, you would even hardly see it, let alone trying to blend it with the neighborhood. Now, I don't recall the neighborhood has an outside structure like this, at least not within the very near couple of houses. I don't know what it is on the other streets.
Okay. All right, sir. And in terms of the stairway itself, do you know how long it's been there?
The external
The enclosed stairway, yes.
Well, all I know is I bought it in 2003, and the staircase was there. Now, in pursuit of trying to comply with the town's requirement, I hunted the original architect who did these drawings way back in 1984, if my recollection is correct. And the architect swear to me that that's how he saw the building. So the architectural drawings show the staircase, and the CO talks of a double-story structure dated 1966. And so that's what the practical situation is. I mean, you could interpret between lines and come up with your opinions at this stage of the time. How good it is, nobody knows for sure.
Well, I guess it would help when you're purchasing something to ensure that you have all the COs for it. I think that you're having this problem now because that wasn't done.
In hindsight, I'm well educated in this process now. But then I know for sure I'm not going to buy another property anymore.
In terms of the house itself, it looks like you said it was originally one story, now it's a two-story home?
No. It was originally two-storied. That's how the house was built, and that's how the town had issued the CO.
All right, and it must have been built then with an interior staircase at one point that was closed.
You cannot do it from the inside of the house, Mr. Chairman, because that's how the structure is.
Oh, as I understand the town, the building code, you must have that access on the interior of the house. I have a feeling that's why they enclosed this access, because they required it. Let me ask you, though, from the survey, it looks like there's an attached garage.
Yes.
Do you still have the attached garage?
Yes.
Is it still used as a garage?
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
All right. Am I to understand that the entire first level is where you live and the entire second level is an apartment? Or you propose to be an apartment?
That's what I use as my office, the entire second
You
floor.
use the entire second floor as your office?
My office.
So no one's living in this house except for you?
Well, sometimes I go and sleep there.
Sometimes you go and sleep there?
Sometimes, yeah,
Well,
because depending
I
on
asked
how
you
late
about-
I work.
I asked you at the beginning of the meeting where your residence was, where you live.
Yes, 61 University.
Are you
Heights.
saying that you live at any other address other than this?
No, I used to live in any other address, a different address, but now, since for the last 2 years, this is my residence.
And when you said sometimes you go and sleep there, was that within the last 2 years?
Yes.
All right, so do you own any other?
Since I established my office, it's more convenient for me to, when I work very late, it's more convenient for me to, I have a bedroom there, so I just sleep there, rather than go down and go out and get into the house and then sleep there. So that's what I do.
So when you work late upstairs, sometimes you stay upstairs as opposed to going downstairs?
Yes.
All right, now I understand. All right. Are there questions or comments from board members?
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Bergson?
Sir,
Yes.
how long, you said you owned this house since when? Since about 2000? 2003?
I'm sorry, I didn't get
You
your
bought this
question.
house in 2003?
I purchased, yes, in 2003.
Okay. And since Since then, you've been using the upstairs as your office?
No, 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 no. I started using the office only 2 years from now, about 2 years from now.
So what did you do with, what was the space used for between the time you bought it and the time you started using it as your office? What did you use this, what was the space used for?
Well, I was renting the premises out.
Okay. And what is upstairs? What is the floor plan upstairs? Is there a bedroom? Is there a kitchen? Is there a bathroom?
It was made as an accessory apartment, so all what was, accessory apartment is still there.
Okay. Would you object to allowing one of our inspectors to come take a
Well,
look at
they
it?
have come, they have taken photographs.
No, well, one from the board,
Yes,
from this Board
absolutely.
of Zoning Appeals.
Sure, yes.
That would be okay with you?
That is absolutely okay.
I have nothing further.
Thank you, Mr. Bergson. Anything further from the board? Okay, sir, we've, as Mr. Bergson's indicated, we would like to send our inspector to come and see the entire house upstairs and downstairs. Do you understand what we're asking for? Do you understand that's what we're asking? You understand that's what we're asking for, sir? That we want to send our inspector
Yes,
over?
yes, sure.
And do you understand also that you're not required or compelled to say yes, but to that request?
I welcome anybody to come and see exactly,
All
you'll
right.
find what I'm describing.
I just wanted to be certain on that issue. We do have someone wishing to speak on this application. We're going to hear from them. If you'd like, you could take the first row of seating.
Yes.
May I have Anthony DeRosa, please? Thank you, sir. Your name and address for the record, please.
Yeah, my name is Anthony DeRosa, and I live at 15 Matterley Lane in Stony Brook. I'm a member of the Stony Brook Concerned Homeowners Group, and when I became aware of this variance posted on the tree in front of the house at 61 University Heights, when the neighbors told us about it, I looked into it, and this particular applicant for the variance actually owns 3 homes, another one on the same block, 91 University Heights, and also 11 New York Avenue, all in Stony Brook. The residence on the deeds, which is Suffolk County Records in Riverhead, has him living at 21 Tulip Hill Drive in Center Reach. I know for a fact that from the neighbors directly across the street and on the block, that there's been students renting the house, putting litter out in the streets, more than the 4 required by the town law in each of his homes. We've talked to the people in New York Avenue residences. They're having issues with a couple of houses on the block, one of which is this landlord. So my concern here is and I did check the town website, and there is no accessory apartment, as we mentioned, approval permit for this house. And my concern here is that he's probably looking into doing the same thing he's doing in his other houses, is continue to rent it to students above and beyond the 4 required by town code. So that's really our concern, and I'm hoping that you would deny this variance, and hopefully the town will continue to look into these illegal boarding houses and try to put this to bed so we could enjoy our quality of life and keep our property values where they should be, because it's really been depreciating our property values, which is going on. But he's not the only one. There's many people that own more than one. When I look at these absentee landlords, where he sleeps, I can't vouch for that. I don't even understand where he said he sleeps, to be honest with you. But he does own multiple homes. So I think we've got to read between the lines here. What is he really going to be doing with this home? Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Questions from the board? Thank you for coming in. Okay, sir, you can step up. I have no other speaker cards on this application. Ma'am, if you'd like to speak, I'll ask you just to step up now. Oh, you know what? You got me. I do. It's getting late. Ms. Crowder?
Yes.
Okay.
How late is it? I've been here since 2 o'clock.
So, wait, please step up. Give your attention,
My
please.
husband wants dinner, so I have to get home soon.
I think he should have the dinner. If you can just give your attention to my stenographer, please.
I do. Okay. There are several issues about this property that I would like to mention. My name is Letitia Crowder,
And your address, please.
and my address is 33 Fraternity Lane, Stony Brook, New York, and I live right around the corner from this house. I received the notice of the Zoning Board of Appeal hearing at my home.